All right, my loves. Happy day to you. Happy day to you. Such a wonderful space to be in with all of you magnanimously amazing and beautiful entities that I am so privileged to not only work with, but to call friends. We are under this amazing full moon in Aquarius energy. And I want you to allow this time to be a time of clearing, restoration, rejuvenation, and the reintegration of emergence of the truth of you. The reintegration of the emergence of the truth of you. And I invite you to join me into the center of your floor on our altar today. I've got some beautiful sage and some divine power incense. I've got the lioness freshly poured, permeating with us, and she's got all of that wafting in the air. And she is covering it and is making its way to you as you move. Exhale. And then maybe you just find those heels coming up as you move. Maybe those hips go side to side. Maybe you start to let those arms flow side to side. Got ourselves moving, hips and heels, arms, head. And maybe we slow it down and we bring those arms towards the right. That left heel is lifted. We rotate it back towards the center and go side to side. Exhale, my dears. Exhale, don't hold your breath. As we gently slow it down, rotating over towards the left, arms go left. That right heel is lifted. That right hip is coming towards the left, and we stretch. Rotate back towards the front, side to side. Maybe we elect to put a bend in those elbows and bring those thumbs towards the chest. We rotate those shoulders back. And we rotate back to your side to sides. Nice movement. As we rotate, hold towards the right, that left hip is coming towards the right. Elbows are out, shoulders are back, torso stretched deep. As we rotate open back towards the front, side to side. Exhale, because you are the rag. You are the rag. And as you come side to side, you are the water that is clearing out all of that debris, get it nice and soaked up. Because when we slow it down and we hold over towards that left, bringing that right hip towards the left, and we stretch with that torso, you are that rag. Your body is the rag. Bring it out. Open back out, flatten that rag and hold it over towards the right. Left hip is coming towards the right, heel is lifted. Bring it out. As we relax, palms come down, shoulders come up and back. And then maybe we just flow. Exhale. Now as we bring ourselves into our neutral, so you can find a heel toe. So if you were in your wide position, you can heel toe into your neutral, or you can step it into your neutral. That position's up to you. With our neutral, remember those toes are forward, those hips are forward, shoulders are back, arms come nice and long towards the sky, fingertips are alive, and we exhale, flow forward. Gentle bend in the knee as we rise. Shoulders come back as the head lifts. Arms go towards the sky. Exhale, flow forward. Gentle bend as we rise. Shoulders come back as those arms come up towards the sky. We exhale, rotate it down and around. Shoulders come back. palms come to the waist, and we lift those heels off of the floor and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, heels stay down, lift and hold, stretch, pushing away from the floor. Then maybe we take those arms up. Nice suggestion, not a requirement, as we lift, arms reach, and just elongate and be present. Allow that energy to flow from the fingertips to the toes. Exhale all the way down, palms come down, heels come down, walk it out. Nice, beautiful. I see that elongation right there, reaching new heights, new limits, because nothing is out of reach for you. Remember that. Nothing is out of reach for you. We're going to come center of that floor, and we're going to come from that neutral position into your natural hip width apart. So with our hip width apart, it's just where do your feet naturally fall when you stand strong, 10 toes down? Where do your feet naturally fall? Now I want you to take those hips. We're going to bring those hips forward. That core is engaged, shoulders are back, palms come to the waist. We're going to come into those lift and lowers with those heels. So we're going to start from a Y position and a breath count of 4, 3, 2. Here's your lift. So it's lift and lower. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, heels stay down. Add your arms. So it's a lift and lower. Lift, lower. Nice. Lift, lower. 5, 4. Breathe. 3, 2. Last one, arms and heels down, then we rise, back up, lift, palms are high, heels are high, heels stay lifted as you rotate, shoulders, palms, back, nice. Commanding your presence in this space. As we lower those heels, we rotate to lift the left knee, march in place. So it's a left and right, left, right. Beautiful transition. Keep those knees moving. 4, 3, 2. Last one. As we hold to the left knee is lifted, finding our balance. Breath is steady. We're going to take those arms out towards the side. Fingertips are nice and long. As we lift those arms overhead, we tap thighs. Overhead, thighs. 4, thighs. 3, thighs. 2, thighs. Last one. Hold those thighs, shoulders back, palms to the waist. Hold that balance. We got it. We got it. Because we can go as those waves change. We tap that floor in front. Open it out towards the left. Touch it back towards the right. Back to the left. To the front. So it's front, left, back. Side, front. Side, back. Side, front. Side. Hold that back. Out to the side. Slide, heel down, walk it out. Because oftentimes those currents will change. We got to find a new direction and still maintain a little bit of balance. Good deal. Grab some water, blot your brows, shake it out. I feel like today I might just be in an awkward position, but it's okay. Trying not to hit the table with the candles on the table right now. So that's all right. We're going to come back into that natural placement. So your natural foot placement. Toes are forward, hips are forward, shoulders are back, palms come to the waist. We're gonna go rotate back into those lift and lowers, add on the arms, and then we're gonna go through the leg extension. And a breath counts of 4, 3, 2, here's our flow. So it's lift and lower, lift. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, heels stay down, add those arms. So it's lift and lower, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, heels stay down, lift and hold, rotate, shoulders, waist, heels, right knee lift, right, left, right, left, 5, left, 4, left, 3, left, 2, left, last right, left, hold the right, here's that balance. Shoulders are back, arms come nice and long, let that energy flow through those fingers. Now when we lift them overhead, we're gonna bring it down towards the front. So it's overhead, front, overhead, front, 4, front, 3, front, 2, front, last one, to the front, overhead, here's that rotation, you got it, yes, rotate, that's the extension, tap, yes, beautiful, open it out, to the side, tap it back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back. 2 more, side, front, side, back. Last one, front, side, hold, extension, in, down, walk it out. Yes. Yes. Finding that balance creates stable movement. You can transition as the landscape changes. You can flow with ease. We are flowing, we are not forcing. We are flowing, we are not forcing. I invite you to come back into the center of the floor. We're gonna come back into that wide V and take those hips side to side. Finding some stillness with those hips and those heels if they're lifted. Making sure those hips are forward, shoulders are back. Palms are gonna come towards the waist. And let's take those palms out towards the side and we have a seat. Bend those knees, find a little buoyancy in that. We're gonna rotate forward. Tap the floor, rise to the sky. So it's an open, flow forward, rise to the sky. Open, flow forward, rise to the sky. Keep flowing. Open, flow forward, rise. 3 more. Open, flow forward, rise. Open, flow forward, rise. 1 more. Open, flow forward. When we rise, let's hold it here. Rotating those arms down and around, shoulders back, palms to the waist, lowering those hips, bend the knee, have a seat. Exhale, lift those hips, sink them low. Lift those hips, sink it low. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. 2 more. Lift, lower. Lift. Hold it here for a breath count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold those hips steady as we lift. Heels come in, toes forward, walk it out. Nice. Now we kind of grounded ourselves, caught our breath. We're gonna work into that wide V. Grab some water, blot your brows if necessary. Making sure we're listening to the knees. Making sure we're always listening to our body, period. But as we go into this wide flow, listen to your knees. Where's that anxiousness? Are you able to move with ease? Our knees are also an indicator of, you've heard the weak in the knees whenever there's a little tension or hesitation. So lean into that. Listen to your knees at this time. Are you confident in your flow? And if not, where can you make some adjustments to allow your strength and your shine to come through? So we're gonna come back into that wide formation, but we're all gonna start from first position. We're gonna bring ourselves into neutral. Remember, neutral is gonna be our tightest heel placement, toes are forward. We rotate those hips forward, shoulders are back, arms come long, and we exhale down and around. So all of that energy is flowing from crown to root, root to crown. We make that external rotation, and you can always check. Look at that Y formation. Then we're gonna step it left and right. You can always check your heel alignment, because if you were to step back into your first position, those heels should come back together. So you can always check to see where your alignment is. As we flow, we're gonna start palms in the waist, gentle bend in those hips, in those knees as we lower the hips. So we'll stay in that high range, tall, high range, tall, low range, tall, low range, tall. So we're gonna go high, low, finding your depth, finding your confidence, finding your stability, finding your rhythm. In a breath count of 4, 3, 2, high range 4. So it's high and lift, high. 3, 4, hold it here. Then it's deep and high. Deep, tall, deep, tall, deep, hold. 3, 2, 1, back to high. So it's high and lift, high. 3, 4, hold. 3, 2, 1, deep, deep, tall, deep, tall. Nice, deep, tall, deep, hold. 3, 2, 1, deep. Hold it deep. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tall. 3, 2, 1, high range. Hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift, high range, deep. 3, 2, 1, deep. Deep, high, deep, high. 4, high. 3, high. 2, high. Last one, hold. 4, 3, 2, bring it in. Toes forward, walk it out. Let it go. Flow. Clear it away. Create space. Release it. Release it. Release it. Now hydrate. Grab some water, blot your brows. I love you, you magnificent creatures. You are the epitome of everything that is great in this life. You are the epitome of everything that is great in this life. Know that about yourself. As we come back into that wide B, told you we were working in that wide position today. We're clearing, we're making space. Anything that doesn't belong in your presence, allow it to freely flow through this canal and this channel that is you. Let it go. Finding some stillness with those hips as those arms come nice and long towards the sky. We exhale, float forward. Wide forward fold. As we take those hips, maybe side to side, gentle bend in the knees. As we find some stillness with these knees and hips, maybe we take those hips down towards the ground, bend the knees, lift the head. Push it out, let it go. As we take those hips back towards the sky, maybe we go side to side, gentle bend of the knee. Finding some stillness with those hips and knees. We lower those hips towards the ground, bend the knee, lift the head. Let it out. As we rotate those hips back towards the sky. Maybe we sink deeper into that forward fold. As we gently walk those fingertips and toes towards the left, we come into that high triangle pose. Maybe we deepen that, bring the chin closer towards the knee. Gently walking those fingertips and toes back towards the center. And then maybe we shift those hips side to side, bend the knees. Finding some stillness with those hips. As we gently walk those fingertips and toes towards the right, high triangle pose. And again, you can deepen that, bringing that chin closer towards the knee. Fingertips and toes come back towards the front. And we heel toe into our neutral forward fold. Maybe we deepen that stretch as well. Gentle bend of the knee as we rise. Shoulders come back as the head lifts. Making sure that we're grounded and we have stability before we make any movements. And walk it out. Grab some water. Blot your brows. And I will join you, my dears, over towards the bar. When we come into the bar, just make sure that we acclimate ourselves with that space today. Feeling the bar, making sure it feels stable and structured. Maybe we just exhale to be present and connected to this current time and space. And I wanted to start with a little bit of a heel toe, and we know this. When we come into the bar, we're gonna lift onto those toes, lift the heels off the floor, gently lowering, lifting those toes, and shifting those hips back. Flowing through our heel and our toe. Going as deep or as shallow as you may need. Maybe when you lift those heels though, maybe you'll like to bend the knees and lift. Maybe you stay up on those toes and you shift those hips back. You can always add on and deepen that stretch here as well. Maybe when you lift those toes, you close closer towards the bar. So finding that flow that it gives you, that allows you, forgive me, to create more fluidity in your body as needed. Continuously flowing through that for a breath count of 4, 3, 2. As we're all gonna meet, grounded back down, heels down, toes down, shake it out. Now I wanna make sure that you have enough space between you and your bar that you can freely lift your knee without hitting it. We good? All right. And so from here, we're gonna start on the left, so my left leg is the one closest to you. We're gonna lift that knee towards the bar, and we're gonna extend that leg, driving with the heel, bringing that leg behind. Bring that knee forward as the chest comes up. Drive with that heel, extend that leg, let it go. Knee comes in. Push it back. Knee comes in. Push it back. Hold that extension here for a breath count of 4, 3, 2. Gentle bend towards the knee. And maybe we reach around and grab that foot, grab that heel, and bring that foot closer towards the glute. Relax, allow that foot to be released. Extend the leg. Knee comes up. Relax it down, shake it out. Exhale, my dear, let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it in. Shifting the weight over towards the left foot. My right leg is going to be away from you, but I am not going to rotate this time. Right knee, we're going to lift that right knee and extend that leg. Knee comes in, chest rises. Extend that leg, push it back, let it go. Bring it in. Extend, elongate, create space, my love, create the space. What are you harnessing right now? Bring it forth into fruition. Release. Holding that extension for a breath count of 4, 3, 2. As we bend that knee, maybe we reach around and grab the foot, the ankle. We bring that heel closer towards the glute. Releasing that foot, extending the leg. Knee comes in as the chest rises. Relax it down, shake it out. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna face front here. I'm gonna flow through our next routine, if you will, as we continue to create space and opportunity in our mental and physical environment. We're going to rotate back into our first position. So we're going to start with our neutral. My right palm is on the bar at this time. Starting with neutral, coming into that first position. Hips are forward, shoulders are back. This free hand, it's free. Elect a position that makes sense for you. Maybe you want to bring it out towards the side, front, overhead, or at the waist. So you have some options with this. We're going to start with some singles in that first position as we create space. So we'll have singles for 6. Lift the knee as we bring up that momentum. Knee lifts for 6. And then we're going to charge that energy out. Extend, and then pull it up. Open for 6. To the side. Clear. For 6. neutral. Make sense? Questions, concerns, thoughts? All right, my lovies, I love it. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I see that look. That's you. I see you right there. I see it. All right, my dears. Let's find that neutral position. Again, I'm starting right palm on the bar. Whatever side you start on, just make sure you do the other one on the other side. Toes are forward. Hips are forward. Shoulders are back. Palm comes to the waist or wherever you decide. As we externally rotate those toes, always make sure you're in that first position that makes sense for you. And in a breath count of 4, 3, 2, here's our flow. Take it low and lift. Low. 3, 4, 5, 6, hips stay high. 3, 2, 1, lift that knee. So it's lift and lower. Lift. For 3, 4, 5, 6, hold it here. Lift, extend, tap, lift. Lift and lower. Lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, hold the tap, side, open, lift for 6. So it's lift and lower. Lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, tap, neutral, toes, walk it out. Walk it out, walk it out. Hey, hey, walk it out, walk it out. Hey, hey. We're going right back. Toes are forward. Hips are forward. Shoulders are back. I'm starting palm on the waist. Toes are out. And a breath count of 4, 3, 2, here's our 6. Take it low and lift. Low. 3, 4, 5, 6, hips stay tall. 3, 2, 1, knee. Lift and lower. Lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, lift, extend, point, tap. Lift and lower. Lift. 3, 4, nice. 5, 6, hold, open, lift. Lift and lower. Kick it, lift, lower. Kick it, lift, lower. 4, 5, 6, hold, in, neutral, hold, heels, arms. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And I just want you to pause and hold and just admire your greatness and stand strong like the epitome of strength and goddess in physical form that you are. Relax it down. Toes forward. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Hey, hey. Walk it out. Walk it out. Hey. Walk it out. Walk it out. Hey, hey. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Grab some water. Blot your brows. Shake a whole tail feather, because helps the glutes to come back to life. Shake it out. Oh. Let's find some stretch in our lives, my loves. So we're gonna come back. Toes and hips facing the bar. Shift that weight over towards the left. Bringing that right heel up behind. Maybe we rotate that chest forward. Maybe we extend that leg out behind. Rotate it in. And that chest rises. That heel comes down. We pick it up over top of the left. We have a seat. Maybe we rotate those hips forward. Maybe we push those hips back. You've got options. You can stretch however it makes sense for you. If you take those hips back, make sure the leg doesn't rotate down onto the knee, but you can deepen that stretch in the glute as well. You can low, so let's rise. Coming to a standing position, reaching down opposite hand, bring that right foot in closer towards the body. Gently allow shifting the weight over towards the right foot, left heel comes up behind. Maybe we shift it towards the bar. Maybe we open it out behind. Rotating it in as we rise. That left heel comes down. We pick it up, cross it over the right, half seat. Maybe we come to a standing position, reach down with the opposite hand and bring that left foot up towards the body. Allowing that to go down. Shake it out. Finding some stillness here and making sure that you are just in full control of your limbs before making any moves. Now I invite you to join me back towards the center of the floor. Exhale. And I'm going to invite you to come into your neutral position as those hips are forward, shoulders are back. Palms are going to come up towards the sky as we interlock those fingers overhead. And I want you to rotate into your first position. And as you bring those arms down, I want you to come into your mid-range. I want you to create this beautiful bubble over here. So you got this bubble in front, and as you stand tall, I want you to bring those arms back overhead and lower. And I want you to keep going through that motion as you lift and lower. And every time you do, I want you to imagine that you're creating this beautiful bubble that you are encasing yourself in. And as you create this bubble, I want you to fill it with everything that has freely been worked from your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual space at this time. I want you to fill it up. I want you to fill this bubble so damn big that it has no choice but to burst. And I want you to keep flowing until you feel like that bubble is full of every doubt, concern, worry, fear, anguish, ill intention, nefarious notion, or any schmuck schmoo, or just degradation that has been flung, shown, or uttered in your presence or your way. And when you've got that bubble full and complete, I want you to have a seat. I want you to hold all of this and imagine that this is all this smuck and muck and miscreation and nefariousness and misnomers that you've been carrying around for way too long. I want you to feel the weight of this that you've been carrying. And on a breath count of 4, 3, 2. I want you to rise and burst that bubble and open those arms out clear and wide, freed of any and everything that no longer deserves your presence or have any level of resonance to the person that you rose into being. I want you to take those arms up towards the sky, and I want you to capture your truth and your essence overhead and usher it down to your heart center. And I want you to vow that you will never return to any of those attributes or characteristics that you just released, because it is not the authentic being that you incarnated to be. And when you're ready, release and walk proudly in your truth and own every bit of it.